I think you can all agree that SpongeBob has had its fair share of dark episodes in the past. If I have to think of a few from the top of my head, I would say Rock Bottom is one. Nasty Patty especially because SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs were trying to bury a dead guy. And then SpongeBob Meets a Strangler was also dark. There are also a few modern dark SpongeBob episodes. And usually in modern SpongeBob there are random dark scenes. But it isn't often we get an entire plot based around something messed up. Like I talked recently about a dark scene in the episode Code Yellow, but the entire episode wasn't dark, it was just that one part. But today I'm going to be talking about the episode Out of the Picture. Now this involves Squidward having an art sale at the Krusty Krab, and he wanted to sell all his paintings, but nobody was actually buying them, and he was actually scaring people out of the Krusty Krab. Eventually, Mr. Krabs buys the art because he thinks it's going to be worth more in the future if he holds on to it. So this one fish comes in and he says to Mr. Krabs, well, if the artist is out of the picture, then the art will be worth way more. Now when this fish says out of the picture, you'd probably expect it to be like take Squidward actually out of the picture, like literally. But no, when you watch these scenes in context, you'll realize that this guy is actually talking about killing Squidward, because it makes sense. In real life, if an artist dies, their work will be worth so much more than if they were actually alive. So they applied that concept with this episode Out of the Picture. And after that scene, Mr. Krabs started sending Squidward places where he should finally get out of the picture. And I don't mean out of the picture like take Squidward literally out of his art, but I mean send him places where he actually gets killed. And Mr. Krabs puts Squidward in these dangerous situations. So basically the entire episode is Mr. Krabs attempting to get Squidward killed, and that's really dark. Now they don't actually say that Squidward is supposed to be killed in the episode, but there are very heavy clues, like Mr. Krabs attempts to like fake cry, and there are so many clues saying that Squidward should have died. But yeah, it's pretty dark. And also, one of the dark places that Mr. Krabs sends Squidward to is actually Rock Bottom. Now Rock Bottom hasn't made an appearance since season 1 in the show, so that was pretty awesome. And we finally got to see those characters again. I just wanted to point that out because it was pretty cool. But anyway, I think one bad thing about the episode is that Mr. Krabs seemed really heartless here. Like his character has really changed since the earlier seasons. He wants Squidward to die here, but in the earlier seasons, he definitely cared for his workers more. I know he's always been greedy, he's always wanted so much money, but I feel like over time he's just evolved into more one-dimensional, like he just cares about money and he barely cares about other people. In the modern episode Life Insurance, he even cheered for Squidward to die, and that's pretty weird. Now overall as an episode, I thought this was actually really good, and it was really dark, so I highly suggest watching it if you haven't already seen it by now. Hopefully there's some more dark episodes in the future, and not just some random creepy scenes scattered in those happy episodes. But yeah, I would have to say overall this is a freaking good episode. Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.